Welcome to Asiastocks. This is our daily morning piece called Asiastocks Kickstart, which is designed to help you prepare to trade the Asia markets. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of May, 2021. First, let's talk about overnight sentiment. U.S. markets closed flat with S&P 500 down 0.2% while Nasdaq up 0.1%. Retail favorites continue to gain momentum with names like GameStop up 16% and AMC up 20%. Overall, risk sentiment is neutral with no clear direction but with a bias towards retail activity potentially returning to the equity markets. On a side note, the focus of the markets remains to be on the topic of inflation, with some pressure eased after some Fed officials talked about potential tapering last week. As a result, U.S. 10-year government bond yield has been retracing lower to 1.56% from a peak of 1.74% in April, which generally bodes well for equities, particularly for growth factors and retail favorite names. Next up, let's take a look on macro. The National Development and Reform Commission of China has announced a pricing reform plan for the 14th five-year plan period to manage abnormal fluctuations in commodities such as steel, iron, copper, and corn. Continue to watch out for moves in commodities and material names, although we believe that much of it has been largely priced in for now. Yesterday, the stock market saw consumer names outperform due to the new measures to clamp down on commodities price, as investors expected cost pressures of these consumer companies to be relieved. On the Chinese Yuan FX space, China state banks were said to be buying US dollars at around 6 yuan and 40 fen per dollar level yesterday, a move to curb yuan appreciation. This is in line with what we highlighted on the 24th of May, where PBOC clarified that it will maintain the exchange rate after one of its officials suggested that China should let yuan appreciate. Moving on to micro. Watch ICBC after Goldman Sachs Group won approval from China to set up a wealth management JV with the company. This likely will not impact the stock price much today, given that the profit impact is in the long term and may not be huge percent of ICBC's revenue. But it does add a positive spin to sentiment to Chinese bank sector in the short term, especially after yesterday's headlines on Shanghai aspiring to become a global asset management hub. Watch Alibaba Health after the company reported full-year revenue of 15.5 billion year and net profit of 342 million yuan, which missed analysts' estimates. CSPC may trade higher today after the company announced that it has won approval from China to conduct clinic trials for its SYHX1903 drug, which is used to treat hematological malignancies and solid tumors. Lastly, Kingsoft reported 1Q revenue of 1.56 billion yuan, which was up 33% year-on-year, and net profit of 116 million yuan, which was up over 1,700% year-on-year. Company also expects to launch multiple new games this year and invest in R&D of cloud and AI. That is all for today's Asiastocks Kickstart. If you have enjoyed the content, hit the like and subscribe button so that you will not miss out on any market-moving news.